On swiftly to our next topic. It's all about Jurassic World 3. Director confirms original trio are in the whole movie. This is coming in from Screen Rant. The original Jurassic Park trio of Sam Neill, Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum will be in the entirety of Jurassic World Dominion, according to director Colin Trevorrow. Goldblum reprised his beloved role as Ian Malcolm in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and he'll be joined by his former co-stars when Alan Grant, played by Sam Neill, and Ellie Sattler, played by Laura Dern, return in the upcoming sequel. When older characters are brought back in major franchises, often in the form of small cameos. But according to Trevorrow, the original trio are major players in the events of Jurassic World 3. John, this doesn't surprise me about Colin Trevorrow. This is what he wanted to do for episode 9. He wanted to bring those three guys, those three, the big three, back for the finale of the Skywalker saga. So this does not surprise me that he has done this. We talked about this maybe about a year ago, John, when they were talking about, obviously, Sam Neill and Laura Dern coming back. Jeff Goldblum was going to come back because he was in the last movie. Our concerns were how much space and how much time do you give these characters coming into an established franchise with established characters already, in the form of Dallas.
Bryce Dallas Howard, Chris Pratt. And Chris forgetting their name as well, Stephen.
John, it's like the Joseph Gordon-Levitt thing. Joseph Levitt.
And
get the name
David
wrong.
John Washington, John David Washington. Love the guy, just can't remember his name. Clearly,
and the guy from Gregory's Girl as well, John Gordon Sinclair. John Sinclair.
Stephen, there's another guy, isn't there? There's a sort of Tom Hardy lookalike. He's got a double barrel name as well. He's unreal, that guy. I don't know what his name is, but for me, he's Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy could take a year off from acting, just send that guy in.
Yeah, he's double. Yeah,
it's like Nick Fury in the MCU. Skrull, Kree, just disappear for a year.
Skrull, the
Skrull, the Kree, the Krull, the Soul, the Sea, the Sun, the Sea, and the Sky. Stephen, I'm going off on a tangent here, man. Look, I did hear about this, that they were going to have a sizeable part in this movie, and I was concerned, Stephen, that it would maybe overshine. That doesn't even make sense. Overshadow. Brain's starting to shut down. Outshine the Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard sort of performance, because these guys have been holding it together for 2 movies now, and they've done very well, Stephen. The box office performance has been well.
The first one to the curb.
No, you don't kick them to the curb, Stephen. The first movie made over $1 billion. The second one not quite as much, but it still did well. It was a success, so much so that they greenlit the trilogy. It's completing it. The one thing it does give me confidence is Colin Trevorrow coming in here and actually helming it, because he started it, Stephen, and much like J.J. Abrams, it's fitting that he ends it, but I'm just hoping he does a better job than JJ did, because JJ was backed into a corner by Rian Johnson and he ultimately couldn't end it coherently. But that was down to the shambles behind the scenes, lack of structure in the whole story. And I think JJ actually came out recently and spoke about that. He was disappointed, and he's learnt from it that you have to have one coherent plan for the whole story. You can work within the confines of that plan and do what you want, but it has to be certain elements which are unchangeable.
I love the way that he's learnt from it.
He's learnt from it now, It's too fucking late. Exactly.
Apparently, rule 1 in directing and fucking writing films is make sure you've got a full story before you even pick up a camera.
Dean, you think it'd be, look at The Terminator. That's a perfect example of what happens when a franchise doesn't have a fixed beginning and end. It's just a shambles. You've got charts now fucking all over the place.
They don't know how to end it.
They don't know how to end it, man. They don't know what's going on. There's timelines. It's like a fucking game of snakes and ladders. It's all over the place,
like a
man.
Family tree,
Absolute shambles. Steve, don't speak to me about family trees, man. I've got complete randoms fucking messaging me. I see we've matched on family tree DNA. I don't know the connection either. Who the fuck are you? You're like a third, fourth cousin of a great grandparent I've never known. So don't message me. I only did this to find out my ancestry. I don't fucking care about obscure family connections. But Stephen, I don't know where I went with that, man. The original tree, it's great to see they're coming back, man, because look, this is going to be the end of Jurassic World as well, Jurassic Park, I feel. I don't think we'll have many more movies. And this is the last chance to do what they should have done in Star Wars. You're absolutely right comparing it to that, by bringing back everybody and ending it nicely. And Stephen, we will get into another topic regarding this and the sort of fixation on science in this end, in the end of this movie. It's nice to see them getting back to the roots. Clearly Trevorrow is a fan of Jurassic Park. He understands the core of that first movie, the world, and he's now going to bring it all back and neatly finish it. And that's John, what we would have got with Star Wars.
Let's talk about that now then, because that's just bringing us right nicely into this part of the discussion.